I myself have kind of forgotten. I watched the previous episode to get caught up to speed.
Pinanood mo ngayon?
Yeah, just a little bit. I skimmed through
While
so I could
waiting?
know most of the major plot points that happened. Alright, everything's properly set up, I think. Alright, hello there everyone. It's been a while. Welcome back to Dance Down Discriminating Lies Within. Last we left off, Sung and Amy continued exploring Chocological in order to escape from the treachery and perilous trap set up by the diplomacy squad, as well as trying to find Sofidel, who they have gotten split up to. On their search, they were able to solve 2 out of the 3 treacherous death trap puzzle thingies the gang had set up for them. And during their exploration, they were able to find Sofidel. However, she wasn't, let's say, quite friendly
in her right mind.
with the party. Right, so last we left off, we were actually fighting her. Oh, so I guess we continue the fight.
Fighting Sofidel?
Yep.
Di ba nagkita-kita pa lang sila sa room?
No.
Sa hallway?
Yeah, it was a hallway. It was like dark. I believe
Dark
there
hallway.
is light now thanks to Sung. Maybe I should have written that down. I believe it was only at power level 3. Sofidel is tied up by Amy's string, if I am correct. And she tried resisting, but failed. That was like 1 or 2 rounds so far only. Let's see here, what else am I missing? Yeah, I think that's about it. So, we continue. I believe in terms of initiative, Sung and Amy go first, and Sofidel goes last. So, what do you guys plan on doing? I should set up
Since
some.
Sofidel is already tied up, they are trying to convince Sofidel. They're talking to Sofidel. Trying to convince to make up your mind, Sofidel. What is happening to you right now? Said Amy. Then Sang said,
I don't have all my songs here yet. How sad.
you have to control
This song maybe.
your quirk. Ano nga, ano?
Id ability.
Your id.
Stando power. Whatever.
We don't have a choice but to put you down for a moment. Since you are not in your right mind, Sang said. So, i-attack ni Sang si Sofidel.
No. I thought you were trying to convince. Alright.
Kaya nga, inanang muna niya. I-attack niya with...
If you attack Sofidel, she will break free from the string trap.
ata, kaya ano lang siya, yung ina-knockdown ba? Para hindi siya makasagabal. Kasi kailangan nila magpunta sa room, anong room ngayon? King's room?
Yeah.
Master's bedroom?
Yeah, you still gotta find the keys. You're still missing one. There's still one puzzle room left to solve. Death trap
Kaya,
thing.
huwag mo na lang i-immobilize or i-knockdown si
She is already immobilized and knocked down. She's tied up.
Kasi nakatied up na siya.
Your breath is best saved running away rather than trying to convince me. There's nothing wrong with my mind. In fact, it's never been clearer. So I suggest it would, as a friendly advice, since we did used to be friends, that you guys should just run away. Because the moment I get out of these bondages, I forgot the proper word for it, I'm gonna frickin' murder you guys.
With this rope. Alam.
Nani, but you told me, the iPad told me this was 70%. It lied. As naturally as it breathed. Nice. I thought I could trust you, iPad. This is the wrong
Pwede bang
charger.
gamitan ni Sang ng healing power si Sofidel? Kasi baka there's something lang na na-inject or may nainom siya.
Ah, that's kinda smart.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Creation.
Baka Sofidel is just under spell.
So you think she's under some sort of mind control spell. In that
Yeah.
case, the restoration boon would allow Sung to attempt doing something like that. So, you wanna try that?
Yeah.
Alright, roll for creation.
Kay Sang tayo na si Sang mag-heal. Creation. To the 8. Wow! 18, 7, and 4. Taas. 18 plus 7 plus 4. 29.
29.
So, taas, yeah. Taas na kanyang 2018 agad.
And why the fuck is Amy facing a direction? Well, I guess that doesn't really matter. Right, the speakers are gonna have to be here for now. Hopefully that's fine. Alright, what did you roll again? 29?
29.
Alright, Song's creation is 6, so the maximum is power level 6 restoration. 6 multiplied by 2 plus 10. Alright, yeah, that's definitely a success. You can cancel any Bane that's power level 6 or less. Alright, so
There's something
Song
na nakakast kay Sofidel.
thinks, and then he snaps his fingers as he comes up with an idea. Aha! Maybe one of the enemy's abilities have managed to get into
As a spell.
Sofidel's head. Maybe one of them has some sort of hypnosis type ability.
Hypnotism.
And if that's the case, then I might have just the thing to snap her out of it. Hold on, I need to get the freaking references correct. Alright. So, Sung, with some epic hand signatures, calls forth one of his trusty demons, a purifying demon. Go, angel! He summons forth a beautiful bondage-filled angel and casts Amrita. Because I gotta get the Megami Tensei references to please the fans. Wait, I just realized you did something really stupid.
Why?
Alright, so the angel does a prayer pose and Sophiedel is enraptured in holy light and all that stuff. Now, if there are any status ailments in you, such as being mind controlled, this should be able to snap you out of it.
Yeah.
Hold on,
To
for...
remove the spell or the something.
Charmed is power level 6 and Dominated is power level 5. For lesser domination on smart people.
Pero Vicks na.
What Vicks? This?
Yeah.
Why do you have the yellow Vicks rather than a normal white Vicks like that?
Mas masarap yun eh.
Okay, based. Anyway, Sophiedel is cured of all banes afflicting her that are power level 6 or lower. All banes.
Ano nangyari?
She is cured of all banes afflicting her that are power level 6 or lower. All banes.
Meaning?
Wait, Sung, if you're curing her of any status ailments, doesn't that mean, as the holy light finally stops enrapturing her, her status ailments are cured, including any mind-controlling stuff and any other banes afflicting her, including her hold bane. She's no longer tied up.
Impossible. Wala namang kinalaman yun sa ano eh. It's all in the... Healing niya is just inside, not the outside.
Oh, I should have used a more specific healing thing then. Huh. Well, one thing's for sure. Sophiedel is not being mind controlled.
So, are you alright, Sophiedel?
Yes, never better. She fucking takes out a fucking pocket knife and tries stabbing Amy. So,
But Amy quickly move away.
we'll see about that. Pathetic. 9.
Yay.
That is definitely a miss. I want to clear the direction. Alright, so Fidel tries to lunge at Amy with a knife. But Ochako Uraraki style, Amy deftly dodges and counter-attacks and stuff. Because she learned from the gun hero how to defend against knives.
Wrong hero.
And so Fidel is fucking suplexed out of the way and Amy is able to dodge, which was good because she's kind of looking pretty damaged along with Sung. Alright, well it's still Sophidel's turn, so I would
Kala ko Amy's anak na.
like to use my turn to
Hindi pa tapos si Amy ah. Isang pa lang ang nag-ano, kanina.
yeah, tech I guess, but since she just got freed, I'm ruling. And you guys have been talking a lot. And just this once, talking is not a free action because I feel like it. Anyway, she's gonna try fucking running away, which should provoke an opportunity attack from both Sung and Amy. Are they gonna use it?
Yeah. We don't have a choice now, Sofidel.
Alright, how do they attack?
Amy will...
You actually cannot use any extraordinary attributes for opportunity attacks, if I remember correctly. Unless you have the specific homebrew feat I have, which allows you to do that.
Ano na ni Amy? Si Amy na ba? Tapos na si Sam?
No, both Sung and Amy are able to take the opportunity attack.
Okay. Ano na lang?
It's
Sam
only
will
either
summon-
using agility or might for
Sam
opportunity
will,
attacks.
Yeah, Sam will summon na...
I just said it's only agility or might. Summoning uses your extraordinary attributes, which is not allowed for opportunity attacks.
Hindi si Amy na lang ang mag-ano. Ila-try niya uling i-knockdown si Sofidel.
So she's gonna attack using agility or might.
Might.
Alright, then roll for might. What about Sung? He's not gonna take the opportunity.
Wait. Agility na lang kay Amy pala.
And this is going to be a Bane attack,
Yeah,
not a
Amy.
damaging attack. Alright, knockdown is indeed something agility can do.
Agility kay Amy. Kay Sam is might. Kasi yun ang mataas sa kanya.
Alright, and Sung is gonna do what?
Hindi pwede mag-summon si Sam, no?
Yes. Might is a physical attribute, so he's using his actual limbs rather
Yeah.
than summoning a monster for this.
Ito try niya i-knockdown.
Alright, so both of them are gonna try doing knockdown. Alright,
Yeah.
Amy goes first. Stop setting directions on Amy. How do you keep doing that?
Agility kay Amy, no?
Yeah, who we rolling for first?
Amy. Uy, explode.
Nice.
10 and 4.
Alright, so that's a 14 total.
6. 20.
A 20?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that hits.
Si Sam na.
So Fidel is knocked down. If Sung is going to attack, not with the knockdown Bane, that will do absolutely nothing because Sofidel is already knocked down. So he should try doing something else.
Tied up na lang niya.
Alright, that's not something you can do using might. You can try doing performing a grapple, which would be the immobile Bane. You know,
Okay.
put her into a bear hug.
Yeah. Sige.
Alright, roll for might.
Minus 5, 36.
Can you use interrupt actions against opportunity attacks? I don't think so.
Yan, 3 for 3. 9 lang.
Yikes. Alright, well,
3,
that's...
3. Oh my gosh.
Alright, well, that's a definite miss. Alright. So Fidel tries to stand back up and get away, but Amy, with a quick feet movement, manages to trip Sofidel, and Sung tries to go for a bear hug to make sure she doesn't get away. However, Sofidel was able to quickly maneuver herself into the air. She uses her hands and then
Robotics.
and then kicks Shang out of the way. So Fidel is still able to move. She just stands back up. But this is as far as she goes rather than an actual entire zone. She's actually just a little bit away. And yeah. I guess that's that round. It's the next round now.
Okay. Amy is still trying to convince Sofidel. We're here as a team, Sofidel. Don't you remember why we're here all together?
And I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. Are you actually trying to convince her? Are you gonna try making a persuasion roll?
Yeah, persuasion.
And this isn't just fluff? Alright, Amy rolls for persuasion then.
We're a team. We're here to heal the world. Heal the world. Just remember what is our mission. Uy, 16 and 3. 19.
That's a fail. So Fidel is hearing none of it. Your words go one ear and out the other. For her.
But Sang said, okay.
It isn't mind control. Why would she suddenly have such a huge change of heart like this?
Then Sang said, okay, if that is your choice, from now on, we don't have a friend named Sofidel.
About time you considered me your enemy instead, because I've been considering you guys enemies for a while now. She enters back into her knife stance. You get startled by the simplest of noises that occur every time, nor
Yeah.
commonly.
Kailangan, syempre.
No, you don't.
Mamaya may
You can
something
generate
na
you can develop an instinct for these.
Kasi baka mamaya may something na parang urgent or emergency na nangyayari sa labas na no pa.
Anyways, Amy only used a minor action for that, convincing. Sung and Amy still have their moves and major actions, or they can use a focus action. Actually, Amy can't do a focus action.
Si Sang, pwede na siya mag-summon.
Definitely.
Okay, Sang will summon his monster.
Actually, he may not be able to do a focus action as well unless he wants everything to go dark again.
Sino? Si
Sung,
Sofidel?
so neither Amy or Sung can do a focus action. Which should be fine enough.
Si Sang na. Mas malakas yung power ni Sang.
Alright, so Sung's gonna go for a damaging attack. Nani? The hack source? It says it's charging.
Hindi lang namatay. Ano pag power on?
I already pressed it. It's still making noise, so it's still active. I don't think it actually turned on. I think the lights literally just went out. Alright, close it for now. It should enter sleep mode. Please don't caress it like that. Not only is it dirty, you're actually just making the screen worse by pushing it. Alright, you're just going to have to deal with no screen for now. That should be fine. Alright, I'll tell you Sung's stuff. Alright, so he's going to attack using energy. His energy is 6. That's thanks to deadly and attack specialization. That is with advantage 2.
Okay. So, kung di 8, bali 4 ang 8 niya.
Yes.
yan? Ano?
Oops.
Mamaya pa yung 20 ah. Wow, puro 1. 7 and 4. Higher please. Pwede bang i-inflict ni Sam ng ano? Parang virus.
Oh, you're not going to do a damaging attack instead? You're gonna do a Bane?
Ano nga ulit yung Banes and books? Bane is...
Bane are status ailments, bad stuff you put. Things like poison or paralysis and hold. And getting tied up and getting knocked down, while boons are good things you apply to allies. Right, so in terms of Bane's energy...
Ayan, pwede niya ipaparalyze mo na si ano?
She had already been afflicted with the Hold Bane once and she already managed to resist it. Which means you're not allowed to spam stuff like that. Because of game balance reasons. I mean, I guess you can knock her down again, but speaking to you, from me to you, friend to friend,
Yeah,
stop trying to knock people down when dealing damage is way more efficient. Okay, so it actually turned off. What the heck caused that to happen? Was there like a temporary... Don't roll yet until you've gotten your intentions. You're not allowed to. Plus, if it's not a damaging attack, then you're not allowed to roll with advantage.
Yeah, damaging na. Damaging.
As for the banes you can inflict, you can blind her, lower her defense, make her deaf, give her, demoralize her, disarm her, make her afraid, forcefully move her to somewhere else, immobilize, incapacitate, maybe.
Aalisin na lang siya dyan. Forcefully move. Para hindi na makasagabal sa ano nila ng another key.
Alright, so you guys are gonna try doing the runaway strategy. Alright. Then roll for energy. No advantage or disadvantage.
Energy is 6.
Are you targeting her guard or her toughness with this?
Toughness.
You have the choice. Alright, toughness it is then.
So anong ano po?
Energy, which is 6, which is 2d8. You've been disconnected apparently. Whoa, the screen's shaking too much. Let me just reconnect you. Oh, nice. Everything's still here. So roll your 2d8.
Okay. Wow, uy, 17, 8, and 5. Nag-explode.
Alright.
17 plus 8 plus 5 plus 30 na. Ay, nag-explode. 35.
Yo!
Good decision, Sam.
Alright, so that's a really high roll, which permits a reward in my book. Alright, I have like freaking here we go. Alright, so along with being able to forcefully move her, I can give you an extra. If you have any idea in mind, I can allow it, but currently you're forcefully moving her up to this distance with your force move application. So you can try inflicting an extra bane, make the bane potent, which isn't really something you can do with forced move. make it extra stronger, push her an extra bit.
Go blind na lang siya.
Okay, yeah. An extra Bane of Power level 3 or less for free, or extra oomph on the force move. Those
Go
are
blind.
those are the two best options. Blind is power level 5. You can't. Only 3 or lower. If you're planning to go the extra Bane route.
So, ano lang ang choices?
Alright, since you used energy, your choices are Demoralized, Disarmed at power level 3, Immobile, Knockdown, Persistent Damage, Silenced, apparently,
Immobilize
Slowed,
na lang.
or Stunned.
Immobilize.
Alright, that works for me. Alright, so Sung summons forth Harpy. Harpy, use Garula! And the Harpy swings her wings wide, and strong wind pushes Sofidel back, causing her to sprain an ankle and drop to her knees as she breaks one of her things and gets immobilized and unable to move. Arg, my knee! It got sprained! Anyway, Sung can still move.
Ayos naman ang upo mo ah.
Huh? No, I was talking in character as Sofidel.
Ah, yeah.
Sung can still move, and so can Amy. What do they do?
Amy will tied up na sa Fidel.
Like I said, you can't do that anymore because game balance reasons.
Hindi niya pwedeng i-cage.
Like I said, no.
Or si Sam gagawa nun, hindi pwede.
He already spent his major action attacking. All he has left is movement-related actions. I thought you guys were just gonna try running away.
Ayaw nga, no? Yeah. Total, ano naman na eh. Knockdown na, immobilize si Fidel.
Alright, so Sung will be able to move this far. Amy will be able to move twice as much if she uses all of her actions. Is that alright with ya?
Okay.
Alright, so Fidel is immobile. She doesn't have any ranged options. Damn it, I knew I should have asked. What was their name again? I knew I should have asked Chris to give me a gun as well.
Ano naman pangalan ng tatlo?
Yes, you recognize that name. That's one of the diplomacy squad guys. Chris, Luma, and Drama.
Chris, Luma? Luma o Luma?
There's no P.
Luma and Drama.
Alright, she's gonna throw a knife. Targeting Sung. That is a 14, so that's a miss. Alright.
So what are we
She
gonna do
can't
now?
stand up. She tries throwing her pocket knife. However, Sung was able to dodge it. In the next round, Amy and Sung are able to move away even further, and at that point, Sofidel just has no reason to even try chasing them. So, you've won, I suppose.
Yay.
You managed to run away. So
Then
for
we're
now,
gonna find the king's bedroom for the last key. We have to finish this.
alright,
Before
Sung
we
and Amy
settle
are
for
still very
Sofidel.
much injured as well. So you guys are just gonna continue on your exploration now?
Yeah. Pero habang mag-explore sila, i-heal muna nila yung bawat isa.
Alright. I'm game for that. Everyone rolls for creation, I suppose. Oh, no, wait.
They need to heal.
Sung has boon focus on heal.
Yeah. I-heal na lang
And
si
as for
Amy.
Amy, she also has boon focus on heal. Alright, you
Wala
guys
sila.
get the heal for free.
Yeah.
So, both of you gets to roll 2d8 for healing. For every 5 points you roll total, you get to heal 1 HP off its raining.
Uy, 8, 7, 12, 27.
You don't need the d20, only the d8s.
8 and 7.
Alright, there's an explosion in there.
7 again.
Alright, so that is a total of 22, so that is divided by 5, that is 4 hit points. Wait, who's healing?
Sam.
Song is back to full health.
Now
He
Amy.
cast some good old Dia.
Now Amy.
Diarama, I suppose. Yeah,
Amy
sure.
na.
Same dice, no need for the d20 as well.
Uy, 8, 8.
Yo!
To explode. Wait. Gonna open this.
We'll be living in a castle made out of chocolate and cake. What a sweet, sweet dream it was. The walls.
Hindi pa din po to.
Obviously.
Okay. 16.
Total.
Yeah,
And you get to
wala
roll
akong
both of them
scroll.
again.
Uy, 8, 8 again.
What the fuck?
Oh, ilan na yan?
8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. That's 8 multiplied by 4, which is 8, 16,
32.
24, 22, 28.
Ah, 32.
At 32, yeah, fuck, no. Math master right here. I'm gonna be a programmer in the future.
No. Mommy is a math genius. That's why you and Kuya is a math genius also.
I'm gonna start fucking programming school, college, next month. Right here, guys.
6 and 5.
Plus 6 plus 5, that is a 43. Okay,
Grabe.
you rolled so good. You fully healed yourself. I think that should
There's a
permit
bonus.
an extra bonus. Alright, Amy healed so good somehow. She managed to get herself applied the bolster boon to her creation or entropy.
What about?
Do you want better healing or better offense? Better offense or better defense? First, Amy.
Better defense.
Alright, then bolster her creation then. Alright, so patching up the wounds was no problem for either of them, and they were able to continue their exploration at a nice pace. At proper and fine, perfect, excellent condition. They had an extra thing they had to deal with now, though. Namely, Sofidel, who was constantly looking for them. So they had to sneak around and stuff along with their during their exploration.
They have to be careful.
However, Sofidel isn't exactly very sneaky herself. She's always constantly making noise, giving herself away. Like, she's always saying things like, come out, wherever you are. Old Jack's gonna get you, son. Bullets don't work good around. Yeah, Resident Evil 7.
Like a some psychopathic person. Naging ganun na si Safidel.
Yep, I'm trying to do my best impersonation of fucking Baker.
Yeah.
Jack Baker, good old dad from Resident Evil. She's even got the rake weapon thing now.
Nilislide niya para madinig.
Yeah. At last though, however, you were able to safely make it to the final trap room.
Okay.
Get ready, because I'm about to reveal it.
So nakapasok mo sila sa room.
Yep, here you are. the final room.
They have to finish it now.
Alright,
Okay.
so it doesn't seem like Drama's interested in telling you guys anything about this room. Right, so this is the room in its entirety. What isn't on screen is simply the exit, which isn't all that important. So,
Ano yung number na yun? Wala yun?
allow me to describe the room in its proper. So here in the center is a box. There's a hole big enough to fit a hand into. And on the glass you can see very clearly what's on inside the box. The last key piece that you need. And as for everything else, there's some drawing on the wall of arrows. There is also this thing. It appears to be some sort of claw thing. There's a safe. And then there's a table filled with science supply thingies. And then inside, and then this is an emergency box containing inside it is some sort of potion of an anti-venom maybe, and there's some instructions here for anti-venom. And then here's a box. Inside the box is a thing.
Ay, nakakalimutan ko na din.
Yep. And then there's a message and stuff in here.
Okay, what's
So,
that? A bead?
yeah, it just says read.
Bead.
Yeah. So, what do you guys want to do first?
Read the note.
Alright. Let's read the note first then. Very good. Let's not be hasty. Alright, the cabinet contains blah blah blah. Alright, the note. The note has this written on it. The safety pin is, the third digit is the second digit tripled. The first digit is the fourth digit doubled and no higher than 5. The fourth digit is an even number. The second digit
Pwede ba
is
send
3.
sa akin yan para mapag-aralan ko yung safe box number?
Alright, sure.
Hindi ko makakapagsabi yan.
Alright, where can I send it?
Right dito lang sa mismong wall.
This isn't really all that good for... Oh, I know. Just this once I'll permit you to use your phone. I'm sending the dialogue via messenger.
Okay, where is it?
I'm trying to send it. Oh, almost accidentally sent it to Daddy. That would have been really confusing for him.
Okay. Ilang digit ba yung pin?
Alright, you take a look at the safe. It appears to be locked via a 4-digit pin thing.
The third digit is the second digit tripled. The first digit is the fourth digit doubled. And no higher than 5. The fourth digit is an even number. The second digit is 3. Okay. Perang pencil. So solve ni mami to. I can solve it.
Alright. Hell yeah. It's time for math, I suppose.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna try reading how to solve this goddamn puzzle because I forgot.
This is very simple.
Oh, maybe I should describe the smell of the room as well as what you can hear. In terms of smell, it smells faintly like burning, as if something had just been recently burned here. And as for hearing, you can hear some strange rattling noises coming from all around. You have no idea where though. Like they go like that. Oh, inside the emergency box is anesthesia.
Okay. Okay. 4392.
Wow! Wow! The safe can be opened with a 4-digit pin. Opening it reveals a flashlight that reveals invisible writing strewn throughout the wall. The pin is 4392. It is gained by solving the puzzle on the note on the wall. Hell yeah!
Ang bilis ni Mami, no? Sabi sa'yo I'm a math genius.
You're the best!
That's why magaling kayo sa math ni Kuya.
Alright, let me reveal the thingy. Have you ever seen one of those flashlights, Mommy?
Not yet.
Invisible flashlight thingies. They usually come with a pen that allows you to write invisible messages, and then you can point the light at it, and that's the only way you can see. They're pretty fun. They're a neat little toy.
Yeah,
I remember.
Okay. Ilalagay nila yun dun sa may arrow.
Alright,
Para
so
mabasa
you
nila.
point the light all over the room, and this is the new information that's revealed for you.
Okay. Oh, may scorpion. Lead with Nero.
Well, you sure are glad you didn't stick your hand into that immediately to get the key.
Siyempre. 0607.
Yes, this is an important enough revelation that I'm playing the vocal version of this song now.
What is the number up? The instruction.
What up?
The instruction of anti-venom.
The instruction of the anti-venom? Writing in the wall.
What is that number all about?
You do not know.
So my second move is to pull that.
Pull what?
The important thing.
Ah, alright. Hold on, let me see what happens when you pull it. Alright, you pull this,
Yeah.
and it reveals some gloves.
Wow. Very well. And then my next move is to push the cabinet. Susunod na nila yung gloves.
Alright, sure. And as for the push thing. Safe. Apart. Bonus. God, I wish I organized the solutions a little better. What's in the push? Okay, it's talking about this, I believe. God remix.
Ano?
This is why I wish I had more time to prep these sometimes. Alright, I believe the push reveals a lockpick.
Okay.
So you got a lockpick now as well.
And now I will open the emergency box with the lockpick.
It's emergency glass. You break it. You don't need a key.
So I will break it with my bare hands.
Alright.
Naka-gloves naman na eh.
Yeah, sure, that should be fine. Alright. One of you guys punch the case using the gloves, safely getting the anesthesia.
Anesthesia, yeah.
So now you also have anesthesia.
And then I will use the clamp to get the key. Ay, i-inject muna ni Sang yung anesthesia for the safety.
Wait, what are you doing?
I-inject niya muna ni Sang yung kanyang anesthesia for the anti-venom para sa pagkuha ng key for the safety.
Oh, okay, and I assume he's also wearing the gloves?
Yeah, si Sang. Siyempre, si Sang gagawa nun, ayaw niya ipagawa sa kanyang beloved one.
Alright.
I don't want you, Amy, to get hurt. I will do it. I will finish this puzzle.
Right, so he applies the anti-venom in his hand, and then...
No, I use the clamp.
What? Oh, you're using... Hold on. You're using this.
Yeah.
Alright. Sung tries grabbing the stick, and immediately he feels immense pain. And immediately he recoils his hand away from it. What happened to you, Sung? Oh, I guess we should have paid attention to the invisible writing. That was shocking. Fortunately, Sung didn't sustain any permanent injuries.
Okay.
His hand is slightly burned, but other than that, he's fine.
Okay, so don't touch that clamp now. I'll get the key with the hands.
With just your bare hands, equipped with gloves.
Yeah.
Alright, so he reaches in. He takes a bit of scrounging around, but eventually he manages to get it. And as he's slowly reaching up, he feels it slightly, since the anesthesia's already kicked in. But he knows for sure something just touched him, and it must have been really painful if it weren't for the anesthesia. He reaches out as quickly as he can, and in his hand is the key, as well as a scorpion in his arm, and it's stung him. Like the freaking stinger is still stabbed in his arm. Holy shit, get it off, get it off, get it off! Amy like spiders, commands the scorpion to GTFO, and upon it reaches the ground, she just casually stomps it dead. Right, the anesthesia should allow you to at least remain conscious for 30 minutes. But we should still get an anti-venom. Or else you'll die in 30 minutes, which I have started the timer for. Already.
Oh. So I will use this anti-venom na nasa cabinet, nakapatong sa cabinet. Anti-venom ba yun?
Inside this?
Hindi ba lockpick lang nandyan?
No, that was this. And then the other one, this was the gloves, and this was the
Ito, yung nakatayo na to. Sa tapat ng safety.
Huh? What do you mean sa taas ng safe key?
Sa tapat. Sa tapat. Ito yung bottle yan.
Oh, that's near the entrance. That's a table filled with chemistry supplies. For any chemistrists out there.
Okay,
And,
I will open the cabinet
Yeah,
now.
I do believe this thing is locked and requires the lockpick.
Yeah.
Sung is useless with his hands, so this will have to be Amy who does it. Roll for agility.
For Amy? Asa na si Amy? Ala. Ilan yun? Hindi ko ma-open si Amy.
Oh, no, wait. Along with the lockpick, you actually find a locked chest. This thing isn't locked. You open it.
And sa loob, andun yung chest.
No. Inside the
chair.
inside the cabinet. Hold on, where's the cabinet? Damn it, I wish there was like a search feature. Cabinet. As a bonus, emergency glass box. Apart from the cabinet. In the room is a cabinet. Inside the cabinet, it contains anti-venom necessary to cure the venom. Alright, so Amy tries opening the cabinet and try reaching for the thing, but I'm not even gonna let you roll perception for it, because upon opening, roll for agility.
Ilan nga? Hindi ko ma-open si ano.
No, you're not using the lockpick, you're just opening the cabinet. Roll for agility.
Ilan nga yung agility? Hindi ko ma-open si
Oh, whoops.
character nila.
My bad. I'll just tell ya, Amy's agility is 4. No, don't do that.
1d10.
God, this is kind of a mess.
Oh, 19.
A 19?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be good enough. Alright, immediately, Amy doesn't even bother. She closes the cabinet immediately. Because inside the cabinet, apart from the anti-venom, they were kinda hiding and hard to see, but there were more Scorponus there.
Oh.
She was about to get herself stung as well, and that would have been good for no one. So, are you gonna try lockpicking the locked chest now?
Yeah.
Alright, roll for agility.
Again.
Yeah.
And 6. 24.
Alright, that's a success. With careful and quick maneuvers, Amy is able to open the box. No pressure, as Sung is always constantly moaning in pain, and he's like, please hurry, Amy. Shut up, I'm trying to focus. Alright, so inside the chest are a few materials. You notice that they appear to be materials for creating anti-venom. However, there's still a few ingredients missing. Like, based on the instructions of the anti-venom, you realize that these are materials for creating anti-venom. However, like I said, there's still something missing. There must still be something you're missing here.
Nag-mix ko sa mga gamit dito.
Yeah, but without the necessary materials without all the necessary materials, you won't be able to craft the anti-venom. By the way, here's a mirror. Just thought you'd want it.
Bakit?
I don't know.
Logo? Logo? It's right, logo.
What do you mean, what writes logo? You still have your idea tokens, remember that?
Sige na nga. Okay.
Oh, you're gonna use one?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna tell you the solution for the next step, which is actually the last step.
Yun na lang yung na-miss pa ni Mami.
Alright, so, as the flashlight tells, the safe has a secret. There is a second compartment that you can open inside the safe.
That's why there's a number 0607.
And yeah, the password for it is 0607, which you find out by using a mirror to flip this over and stuff. Alright, well, a little too late. You already used your coin. Anyway. Alright. So, with still time remaining, Amy finally figures it out. She inputs the final part of the passcode. The secret compartment opens, revealing the rest of the materials necessary for creating the anti-venom.
The antidote.
Yes, and immediately Amy gets to work. Alright, I almost got this. Song, just hold still while I carefully create the anti-venom. How long is it gonna take? The anesthesia's kinda starting to stop doing its thing and I'm feeling really dizzy. Just give me 3 minutes. 3 minutes? Deal with the pain, you still got 15 minutes. And yeah, just as Amy promised, within 3 minutes, she was able to create the anti-venom while Sung continued crying like a baby and asking for mercy. Finally, the anti-venom is complete. She applies it to Sung, and Sung is all nice and lickety split now.
Okay, now we got this last key, so we have to head out now.
Well then, I believe we could have...
nila sa mga keys? Bakit kailangan nilang kumpletuhin?
To open the master bedroom, where drama is waiting.
And, ano ba kailangan nilang kunin doon?
If they get the key, they can meet up with drama, and they win the game, and they'll be able to be free.
Pero wala silang important things na makukuha.
I mean, you're trying to beat up the diplomacy squad, and that's where they are.
Okay. Yun lang pala yun.
What do you mean yun lang pa yun?
Kailangan pala nilang i-turn down yung diplomacy group.
That was your main goal from the very beginning.
Pala, akala ko may something silang kailangan kunin ng documents or whatsoever. Deal with the ano lang pala. Okay.
Alright!
We can finish it.
Yep, it's actually time for the boss fight.
And now Sang and Amy open the master's bedroom where drama is waiting.
Yeah, after a bit more crawling and sneaking around to get out of Sophidel's sight, although mysteriously enough you were unable to even hear her moving around throughout your experience, you finally make it back to the master bedroom, and inside you find a drama. She's sitting on the throne, and behind her is Sophidel wearing a maid outfit, serving drama all sorts of things. Like she's got grape and wine and whatever.
Like a boss.
Yeah, she's taking a sip in her fancy little chalice thing when she
Goblet.
notices the door when Drama notices the door open. Ah, you're here. She just casually throws the thing and it shatters once it hits the floor. Congratulations! You managed to solve all 3 of my puzzles, and you didn't die. Impressive. Not a lot of people can do that. Sung, furious, is about to rush in and beat the fuck out of Drama. He's like, Drama, give us Sophie Dow back. Hold it. I'd advise you to refrain from immediately resorting to violence. You see, my id ability isn't really all that fit for fighting, and I'm not very physically capable myself. Why, if it weren't for my dear assistant Sophidel here, I wouldn't even be able to lift up this wine glass and beautiful grapes on my own. Yum yum. So, I propose we settle this in a more diplomatic manner. And, need I remind you, I have the advantage here. If you disagree to my terms, I'll have Sophidel here take up this knife and stab herself with it. You see, my ability is known as Candle Queen. The green light, which you guys have been so carefully avoiding so far, actually emits hypnosis and slowly whittles away at your mind until you are very suggestible, and I can freely command you to do anything, even something like killing yourself. So good job figuring that out and avoiding it. You did figure out that's what Candle Queen's ability was. You're nodding, huh? You're nodding. I totally believe it.
But my nodding is spaceless, clueless.
Alright, so, Drama snaps her fingers and a secret door opens, as well as a pit trap on the floor opens, and something raises up from it. And from the secret door, the rest of the diplomacy squad shows up, Chris and Luma. Hey Sog, hey Amy, Chris says. Congrats on making it here. Now for the final challenge. Alright, how do I make this visible? There we go. Right, we'll be playing a game.
Wow.
It's quite simple. All you have to do is beat me in this game, and you guys will be free to go. Free to get away and all that. Otherwise, if you lose, then we're gonna,
Kill you.
capiche? Alright, so what
You
are we
can't go
playing?
back to Manila alive.
So what are we playing then? Look at the table. We're playing a classic Filipino-made board game. Are you familiar with it? It is known as the Game of Generals.
No, I'm not familiar with it. Hindi alam ni Mami to.
Then
Explain.
let's explain the rules. So Fidel, take it away. Certainly, Master. Sung and Amy are not happy with hearing Sophidel say something like that. Anyway, history. Game of Generals, conceived in Philippines, 2 kids, 1990 something. They wanted to make a game that could simulate tactics for war and all that jazz. So yeah, it's a simulation turn-based strategy board game. The rules are simple. So, the game of generals goes, you have all these pieces, you'll be playing as blue. Drama will be red, you can't see them. So you first set up things. I've already had Drama set up her side of the board. So you can set up all of these pieces here in anywhere in any configuration
Wala, hindi alam ni Mami to.
in this within this part
Hindi pa
of the grid.
nito.
Yep, I expected that. Me and Jernald played this a little bit before. Now hold on, don't place anything yet.
Excited si Mami.
So players takes turns moving any piece they have one space forward. After they've made their turn, the enemy
Chess na lang dito. Hindi alam
can
ni
also
Mami.
take their turn moving one space, and it go and turns alternate as such. So in terms of movement, you're only allowed to move
Pwede
one
horizontal?
space. You're only allowed to move one space, and vertical movement like this is
Vertical?
not allowed.
Vertical is not allowed.
No, only
Just straight.
only in the cardinal directions, yes. And it's only one space.
Lahat yan, lahat ng straight lang. Na
Alright, so
vertical.
you win when you are able to put one piece to the enemy's side of the board, or this piece, known as the flag, is captured.
Paano magka-captured?
So, when two pieces of opposing sides are standing adjacent to each other, they get into a fight. If two allies are standing next to each other, that's illegal. But if it's an enemy and an ally, then they engage in a combat. When that happens, the winner is determined not by who strikes first, but based on the ranks. So I already have them organized here. The flag will always lose to anyone regardless. And then here is a nice little tier list. The general is the strongest. They beat anyone as long as they're lower in this list. The private is the weakest. They lose to everyone in here except for the spy. The privates can beat the spy. The spy, however, can beat anyone in here. Yes. And then as for any other configuration, I'll always have this here so you always know the tiers and stuff. So for example, if the sergeant gets into a fight with the lieutenant, the sergeant will lose because the sergeant is on the weaker end.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just descending order like this.
Okay.
Oh, I should mention Master Drama has actually added a bit of a fun twist to the rules. In it that there's supposed to be 6 privates. However, 2 of the privates have been replaced by these mine pieces. These are homebrew rules specified by Drama herself. I just like it this way, Drama says. So the mines beats everyone, be it a spy or a private or a flag. However, mines are not allowed to move, and after they kill someone, they themselves also die because, you know, they're a mine. They explode. Right. So, in an actual board, you know, how about we just play with an actual board? Because this might be a little hard. Journal has. Are you fine with that? It should only take a while for me to borrow.
Okay.
Alright. Temporary break. my god. Gerald is listening to some really loud music and he can't hear anyone right now.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's time to resort to this.
Sige na, maglaro na lang tayo niyan.
No, hold on. I haven't given up yet. I'm just gonna bombard him with messages. In Discord.
Hindi yan makakasagot.
I guess that's also a possibility. Right, so I don't want to risk cheating. Since we're supposed to be on an even playing field. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. So my pieces are all blacked out, mommy. Nagaito sila. I can't do the same for your pieces on my screen. So I'm always going to know where your pieces are, which would obviously be unfair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the images of all your pieces to look like the flag. And I'm going to turn off my names.
Bakit? Ayos lang yan.
Para hindi ko alam. Because that's an important part of the game. You see, in the pieces of the game, naka-state sila, ano sila, para ikaw lang yung makakakita kung ano yung mga piece mo. Yung kalaban intentionally, hindi nila alam. Right, allow me to do some more additional important role-playing fluff. Oh, I get it. But wait, since we can't, since neither of us will know who's attacking who whenever we take engagements, doesn't that mean we need a third party for this game? A judge? And how can... so who's gonna be the judge then? It can't be one of you guys. We expect you guys will just try to cheat. And I doubt you'll let Amy here or me be the judge in depending on which one of us plays.
Hindi ba sila team-team? Magka-team si Drama tsaka si Sophie, tapos magka-team si Amy and ano? Isa lang ba maglalaro?
Yeah, it's a one-player game. Then in that case, we can let two people be the judge. Someone from my squad and someone from your squad, who will both look at the pieces as they get into the fights. Right, hovering into the pieces also lets me see their name though, so I am entrusting you to move the pieces on your own. So, yeah. Or alternatively, we could just go with no judges and reveal the pieces to each other as we engage in fights.
Yeah.
It's not very competitive, but it should do if that's okay on both sides.
Yeah, that's okay.
Very well. No judges.
We're two matured people, and Amy and I we're not madadaya. We're not in our, that is not in our vocabulary.
We'll be diligent for cheats though, and I hope you guys do the same as well. If anyone is caught in the act of cheating,
Parang matalo si Mami dito, hindi ko talaga alam.
you'll be allowed to make perception rolls to try guessing one of Drama's pieces per round.
Okay.
I'll allow. Or you can use a coin as well. Alright, so, are you able to move the pieces around?
Yeah. Di ba na-move ko na kanina?
Show me. Move one of the flag, not flag things.
The flag?
Alright. Remember, you're only allowed to...
Ito, yung sa'yo, ay, pati pala yung sa'yo, na-move ko.
Oh no, you're not allowed to move those. Those are just there to let you know the rankings at all times. Anyway, you're only allowed to place pieces in here. Frick. Let me... let me place it in a circle. Let me draw a circle so you know your boundaries.
Mhm.
There. Just these. No
Hindi,
further
hindi.
than the fourth line.
Hindi pwede hindi ba mag-start sa pinaka-bottom line?
Now,
Pwede
you
ka...
place all of your pieces there and then we can begin the game.
Ganon. Hindi pala isa-isa ang tira. Aayusin ko na.
You gotta set up first. Yes.
I-arrange ko na to.
Yes. Once you arrange, then we take turns moving our pieces and stuff.
So i-fill in ko na lahat ng ano ko.
Yes, you can set them up in any arrangement. You can be an idiot and put the flag at the very front and center of the enemy.
Hindi ko
Or
alam
you... Yep. It's all up to you. It's strategy. The fun part is even if you're a noob, all war is deception, mommy. Now then, I shall go off the screen so that I can't see you place your pieces. And you tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Alternatively, we are kinda almost out of time.
Di ba sabi mo yung spy, hindi ko pwedeng igalaw?
No, those are the mines.
Yung mines hindi ko pwedeng igalaw.
Yeah.
Pero yung spy pwede kong ilagay.
Yeah, everything is allowed to move but the mines. There's even another homebrew rule that allows you to move the spy like a rook in chess. Which I don't think is all that good, because if you move anything more than 2 spaces, immediately the enemy will know. Oh, you just moved that more than 1 space, that's a spy then. No cap. It got nowhere to hide. Hello there, little lizard. Yan pa rin ulam, di ba, mami?
Yeah. Hanggang sa 3 rows lang ako, no?
Yes. However, the columns are all yours. I didn't know Journal took a shower this early. Let me stop this music actually.
Mine hindi. Pero yung plug, ilalagay ko din.
Yes, you are also allowed to move the flag. By the way, the flag loses to everything except for the flag. If you use a flag, you can actually capture a flag with your own flag.
Okay na, paano to? Nakasulat pa rin sa ilalim.
No, I cannot see those. I've disabled my names.
Okay na. Hula-hula lang to.
Yep. So,
Hula-hula lang ginawa ni Mami.
you're ready then, huh? What a strange arrangement. Yeah, we got 5 minutes left before we hit the mark. Let me make a save just in case.
Hula-hula
Alright.
lang yan, ha?
Let's play rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
Bato, pick. Okay.
Would you like to go first or second?
Second. You first.
Alright.
I will rebut you. Yung mine lang di ko ginalaw, ah.
What do you... No, you're supposed to place the mines as well.
Pikit ka muna. Pikit ka lang. Akala ko ano.
You might want to mix some of the pieces up.
Okay.
Yeah, mixing them up randomly is a valid strategy as well. It's a recommended beginner's tactic, in fact.
Tingnan
Interesting.
ko nga. Baka nang dadaya ka eh.
As you can see, hindi ko alam kung ano yung mga pieces mo. Lahat sila mukhang flag para sa akin, tapos walang pangalan.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you just fucking looked at my enemies,
Ano?
you shit.
Hindi ko naman kabisado yun kahit makita ko eh. Tsaka hindi ko naman tinitigan.
Fine then, I'll just
Huwag mo
believe
tanggalin
you.
yun ha, kasi dyan ako nakatingin sa mga flags.
Obviously.
Okay? Go.
Alright, I'll go first then. Alright, how do I create fog? Fuck. I believe it's shift. There we go. I will move this piece to this. To here. There, that's my move.
So, pag nagdikit, di ba, doon na magkakatalo kung sino mas mataas ang ranking.
Yes, they both need to be in the exact same space, not adjacent.
So, ayan. Ganyan dapat ang tira ko. Susundan lang kita.
Yes, that is a very valid move.
Hindi nga. Pwede akong tumira ng iba. Kunwari, ito lang kunwari. Kunwari, hindi yan ang ginalaw ko.
You can use the pieces on the right.
Kunwari, ito ang ginalaw ko. Pwede?
Yes. You can move whatever piece you want as long as it's only one space and it's not diagonal on your turn.
No, I will move that. Gusto ko magkatalo na tayo.
Alright, might as well show you how fighting works. Alright, it's my turn then.
O, kala ko maglalabanan na magpapakita na sila.
No, they both need to be facing the exact same.
Papatong ka sa akin? Ganun?
Yes, they need to be in the exact same space. So I'm gonna move this. Oops. Well, whatever. They're gonna fight anyway. Right, so I guess we're revealing. That was to create. Alright, so we fight. So this guy is a spy. What is this guy? A captain.
Yeah.
Alright, well, a spy beats anyone as long as they're not the private. So,
Ala!
you've lost your kapitan.
Captain, patay agad!
Oof.
Ay! Daya!
All hail the Candle Queen. Looks like first blood goes to me.
So, sino na ako na?
Yes.
Oh. Daya.
Remember, your 2 win conditions are to capture the enemy's flag, or have any piece reach the enemy's side of the board. Like trying to promote a pawn into a queen, except everyone
Ano ang
is a
ginagawa
pawn that
ng
can be
spy?
promoted.
Siya pala pinakamataas kasi
Yeah.
kaya niyang kainin lahat.
Except for the private.
Hindi niya pwedeng kainin ng private?
Yeah, the private is the only one that's able to beat the spy. However, the private loses to basically everything else.
How about the mine?
The mines cannot move, but they can beat anyone. Privates or spies included. However, they themselves are not allowed to move, and when they beat someone, they themselves must also be defeated, destroyed. I just deleted that captain, and it shouldn't matter.
Sige.
What does a captain look like again? This.
Ano to?
You've lost the captain.
Okay.
I'll mark it here.
Ayan,
You moved. Alright.
Ako ba mag-move o ikaw?
Yeah, ikaw. Kasi nga malalaman ko yung pangalan nila tuwing hina-hover ko yung mouse ko eh. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna keep attacking. I keep forgetting how the movement works. Alright, fog there, move there, and then remove this fog. Right, we're fighting. So I shall reveal.
Ay, pwede ka move to left to right?
Yes!
Akala ko
Up,
ba
down.
forward lang?
No, up, down, left, right.
Except vertical.
Yes, no diagonal movement and stuff. Like this. Only up, down, left, or right. Those are reverse lefts or rights. Anyway, you already know this is a spy.
Yeah,
What is
talo
this?
mo na naman ako.
Oh, it's your general, the second. Oof.
Ano ba yan? Ayoko naman, daya. Ang daya naman.
Where the heck is general the second?
Oh, nag-move na ako. Ang pangit pala ng mga positioning ko, mali. Now I know. Pwede natin i-erase, ano to?
No.
Kasi ginanong-ganong ko lang yun eh. Choo, dito.
Oh, you already made a move.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Here's my move.
That is your move. This is my move.
Interesting. Are you sure you want to keep playing? According to my recording, we've been playing for 1.5 hours now.
Okay,
And
stop
typically, a game of generals takes around 30 minutes to finish anyway.
na. Or more than.
I guess.
Kasi nga, ano pa eh.
Alright, so we must remember it's my turn. I'm just gonna write
Yeah.
drama turn. Yikes, so far you've lost 2 while drama's
Pwede
still
natin ulitin
fine.
yan, back to 0. Kasi parang nag-sample pa lang naman tayo eh.
Yeah, you know what? Fine. We'll start over next session.
Yeah. Kasi hindi ko pa naliliwanagan eh. Pero itong mga nakailang move na tayo, naliwanagan na ako. Si Spy pala ang pinaka mataas. Although General and Captain ang mataas. Kaya lang, si Spy kasi is kaya niyang talugin lahat except Private. Si Mai naman, pasabog siya. Pag may dumikit sa kanya, mamamatay. Pero si Mai mamamatay din. Pero kahit na, paano kung plug yung madikitan niya, automatic winner na.
Yep. Although the mine is not allowed to make any moves.
Kaya nga, kung sino didikit niya kay Mai.
Yeah.
Oh, ngayon, alam ko na.
Alright. Stay tuned for the climactic finale next week, hopefully. You never know with mommy schedule. Poof. Amoy kili-kili akich.
Yeah.
Literally.
Ano to? Paano to mag-off? Ito na?
Yeah, don't worry. Hey, tell me one thing. What keeps us up at night? Most of this, you know. Yeah, what the frick am I trying to do with this? Oh, right. Hopefully, maybe next time we can borrow the board, or maybe I can find a better way to not accidentally cheat.